Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to Star Scandal Spotlight. Tonight, we're diving into a story that's sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. When Yoon-jung was seen in the company of a mysterious man, all eyes quickly turned to Jung Joon-won, and his reaction spoke volumes. Was it jealousy? Heartbreak? Or something deeper? Stay with us as we uncover every detail of this emotional twist. Right now on Star Scandal Spotlight. It began like any ordinary afternoon in Seoul's bustling Samcheong-dong district. The spring air was crisp, cherry blossoms drifted lazily through the breeze, and fans were casually gathered near a quiet cafe rumored to be a favorite among rising stars. But no one, absolutely no one, was prepared for what would unfold in the next few minutes. It wasn't just a meeting, it was a storm in the making. At precisely 3:17 p.m., Yoon-jung arrived at the cafe, dressed effortlessly chic in a beige trench coat, oversized sunglasses, and a faint smile playing on her lips. She greeted the staff warmly, settled into a secluded corner seat, and began checking her phone. Everything seemed peaceful, innocent, almost too perfect. But 20 minutes later, the energy shifted. A tall man, unfamiliar to fans and paparazzi alike, walked in. Handsome, confident, and clearly comfortable. He made his way directly to Yoon-jung's table. Here's where the story turns. The two hugged. It wasn't just a polite embrace. It lingered, just long enough to raise eyebrows. A flicker of something passed across Yoon-jung's face. Was it relief? Affection? Whatever it was, it didn't go unnoticed. Paparazzi cameras clicked with a fury, capturing every angle, every glance, every touch of her hand on his arm. The cafe buzzed. Whispers grew louder. Who was he? A co-star? A childhood friend? Or something more? And then, as if fate itself was watching, Jung Joon-won appeared. No one had expected him. No announcement. No entourage, just him. In a black cap and casual jacket, walking down the same street. According to multiple eyewitnesses, his steps slowed the moment he saw her. His body visibly stiffened. He stopped across the street, hidden in the shade of a nearby shop awning. Just watching. What he saw was undeniable. Yoon-jung laughing in close to the mystery man, brushing hair away from her face as she listened intently. She looked happy. Too happy, and that's when Jung Joon-won's jaw clenched. 1,000 emotions flickered across his face. Confusion, disbelief, then unmistakable jealousy. His fists curled by his side. He didn't move forward. He didn't walk away. He just stood there, as if frozen in time, locked in a private emotional battle for everyone to see. According to an anonymous fan who was just meters away, he looked heartbroken, like someone had punched the air out of his lungs. He kept staring, like he was trying to make sense of it. Within minutes, the internet exploded. #Yoon-jung mystery man. #Jung Joon-won caught watching. #jealousy in broad daylight. Theories spread like wildfire. Some claim the man was a new business partner. Others swore they had seen him at previous fashion events with Yoon-jung, suggesting a quiet romance might have been blooming behind closed doors. But what really shook fans was Joon-won's reaction. Those eyes, piercing, devastated, full of questions, told a story words couldn't. But the drama didn't stop there. Later that evening, Jung Joon-won posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story. Just 6 words, white text on black background. Some things break without a sound. Fans immediately connected the dots. Was it a subtle confirmation of heartbreak? A final goodbye? Or perhaps, a plea for clarity from someone who had been kept in the dark? Yoon-jung, for her part, remained silent. No comment, no clarification, no acknowledgement. Posted a photo of cherry blossoms hours later, captionless. Was it poetic timing? A deliberate distraction? Or a quiet declaration? She was at peace, regardless of the chaos. As night fell over Seoul, fans were left with more questions than answers. Is Jung Joon-won just a friend? A former flame? Was Yoon-jung truly unaware of his presence that day? And who, exactly, was the man who seemed to shake the very foundation of a possible love triangle? One thing is certain. This wasn't just a random encounter. This was a moment heavy with emotion, layered with unspoken history, and bursting with unresolved tension. In the world of Korean entertainment, public reactions are carefully measured, and emotions rarely spill beyond the screen. But today, raw, unscripted reality took center stage, and Yoon Joon-won's reaction told us everything we needed to know. Heartbreak isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a glance across the street, sometimes it's fists clenched by your sides, and sometimes it's the moment you realize the person you care about is smiling at someone else. Yoon-jung's meeting sparks jealousy. Yoon Joon-won's reaction says it all. The next day, Seoul didn't sleep. It buzzed. From cafe corners to online forums, everyone had an opinion, a theory, or a secret tip. But beneath the wave of gossip, there was a tension, a silence that screamed louder than any headline. Despite the viral footage and the uproar, Yoon remained calm. Too calm. She was spotted leaving her agency the following morning, her face bare of makeup, hair tied loosely, eyes hidden behind sunglasses. When reporters called out, she offered a small bow. No smile. No comment. If you looked closely, if you watched the way her shoulders tensed with every camera flash, you can almost sense it. She knew the world was watching. Meanwhile, Yoon Joon-won disappeared. Completely. No posts, no sightings. His schedule, packed with back-to-back interviews and photo shoots, was mysteriously cleared. Sources close to his team claimed he had requested personal time, refusing to answer any calls, even from his manager. He's not okay, a staff member whispered anonymously. Something he wasn't prepared for. But was it heartbreak? Betrayal? Or perhaps the realization that he had waited too long? Rewind. Just 2 weeks ago, Yoon Joon-won had been seen picking Go Yoon-jung from a drama shoot. He stayed in the car, windows up. But paparazzi zoom lenses captured the moment she leaned in, playfully knocking on his window. A scene so casual, yet intimate. Back then, friends were convinced something was blossoming. Just friends didn't explain the glances, the inside jokes, the way he once absent-mindedly called her Jajaya during a live stream, and immediately froze. Now, after seeing her with the mystery man, all those soft moments felt shattered. And then came the leak. 3 blurry photos hit the internet, taken just days before the cafe incident. Go Yoon-jung and the same man, exiting a private gallery showing. At first glance, it could be nothing, but in the third photo, his hand is resting on the small of her back, protective, familiar. It didn't look like business, it looked personal. That was when fans turned, not against her, but towards Yoon Joon-won. Sympathy flooded his accounts. Old interviews were dug up where he spoke about liking someone. Doesn't know how much she means to me. Quotes resurfaced. Pattern began to emerge, and then, out of nowhere, a letter, posted to a fan cafe under a verified account tied to Yoon Joon-won. A handwritten note shook everyone. There are moments in life when you realize silence can hurt more than truth. I saw something recently that made my heart stop. Not because of what happened, but because of what it confirmed. Thought I had time, but time, it turns out, waits for no one. I won't apologize for how I feel. Some stories never begin. Not because the feeling isn't real, but because one of us was too late. Thousands of comments poured in within minutes. Fans wept, some begged him to move on, others demanded Go Yoon-jung respond, but she didn't. Not publicly. Instead, the only trace of her came 2 nights later, on her Instagram story. A video clip. Just 3 seconds long. The sea at night, waves crashing. A single sentence. If you knew, would it have changed anything? The meaning was unclear. A response? A goodbye? Or a question meant only for one person? As June rolls in, what once seemed like a private, personal moment has evolved into a full-blown emotional drama that fans are living in real time. Not scripted, not rehearsed. Just raw, human emotion laid bare for the world. And here's the chilling truth. We still don't know who the mystery man is. No confirmation from agencies, no media statement, no interviews. Just his image, burned into the memory of that fateful afternoon. The smile that broke 1,000 hearts. and the silence that followed. So what happens now? Will Yoon-jung break her silence? Will Jung Joon-won find the closure, or courage, he needs? And most of all, will this story end in heartbreak? Or a second chance? One thing's for sure. World of Korean stars, where every smile is analyzed and every glance becomes a headline. Some of the loudest love stories are the ones never told aloud, but here, between a glance across a cafe, a clenched jaw on the sidewalk, and two hearts beating out of sync, a real love story may have just slipped through the cracks.